The interesting that I've seen going to one of the most diverse universities in this country is how much people do not care about Black and Latino culture or other minority groups.
We should be in an environment where we feel comfortable and we're able and willing to celebrate others' cultures and just be appreciative of it.
We are demonstrating today for multiple reasons, starting with the situation on Instagram. I noticed that on St. John's University official Instagram, they made a post in celebration of the Lunar New Year, in which I commented underneath, not that it isn't important, but can we also take note that we are 8 days into Black History Month and there hasn't been a single post. After my comment, someone posted, "That's because nobody cares." Immediately, over 300 people commented stating, "I care." And in the midst of all the comments, the same person who does not care called all of us Obama lovers, something that sounds all too familiar to N-word lovers.
The Instagram comment represents how several students feel on campus. That Black History Month and even more our culture does not matter.
This demonstration is more than Instagram comments. The demonstration is built on prior movements and prior problems that have not been solved. This demonstration is for all the microaggressions that minorities face at this university. This is for all the Black students that have been told that it's racist to have a Black entertainment, or that people like Michael Brown and Sandra Bland deserve to die. This demonstration is for when you look at the university's strategic plan and see in writing that the only place for diversity is in their marketing strategy. This demonstration is because only 33% of Black and Latino students graduate in 4 years. This demonstration is because only 4.1% of full-time faculty are Black and only 4.9% of full-time faculty are Latino. This demonstration is because only 7% of part-time faculty are Black and only 7% of part-time faculty are Latino. This demonstration is because 75% of both full-time and part-time faculty are white.
Our message to administration today is that our culture is relevant to this campus outside of the marketing diversity at St. John's University. We need to take immediate steps in fostering Black and Latino culture here at St. John's. We do not just want a conversation or dialogue on what's going on because we know what is going on. Let's be realistic, we do. This is not the first movement. We want action now. And to help ignite this action, we have designed a list of demands supported by several student leaders on campus.
Demand number 1, we demand that Black History Month and Latino Heritage Month be advertised every year on all St. John's University media outlets, including Instagram, Twitter, the official website, and through an email to the entire student body.
Demand number 2, we demand that a guidebook be made on the history and relevance of African American and Latino organizations at St. John's University that administrators and students can refer to when educating themselves and forming policies. This guidebook will be created by the library archivists and student organizations' executive boards.
We demand that a new administrative office be established that specifically focuses on increasing the graduation and retention rates of African American and Latino students so that the Office of Multicultural Affairs can specifically focus on harvesting multiculturalism and diversity at St. John's University. The new office will be ran by graduate assistants who report to the Associate Provost for Student Success.
We demand a mandated workshop similar to Alcohol EDU for all first-year students that teach anti-oppression training, how to handle microaggressions, and where to report microaggressions.
We demand an easily accessible online forum on MySJU to be created for students to document their experiences with microaggressions on campus. The submissions will be sent out to the Office of the Vice President of Student Affairs.
We demand an annual meeting on the state of African American and Latino students that includes the President, the Provost, the Associate Provost for Student Success, the Vice President of Student Affairs, the Associate Dean for Student Engagement, the Associate Dean for Student Development, the Executive Director of Student Affairs, the Director of the University Freshman Center, the Director of Residence Life, the Director of Academic Support Services, the Director of Institutional Research, the Director of Greek Life, the Athletic Director, the Sergeant, and a staff psychologist.
We demand that the university establish partnerships that focus on fostering minority business programs. Examples of these programs are the Tuck Business School and Google's Digital Excellence Program for Minority Entrepreneurs, Keenan Flagler's Business Schools partnership with the Robert Toigo Foundation, and Foster School of Business partnership with Microsoft to create a minority business executive program.
We demand that funds be allocated to the history, sociology, psychology, and English departments for the purpose of hiring 4 new full-time professors of color, 1 in each department, who will specialize in Africana studies.
Last, and certainly not least, we demand an increase in funding for Latin American and Caribbean studies and for it to become a minor instead of just an advanced certificate.
The reason we're having all these leaders come up to the stage is because in a moment when we're told that our history, our culture is not relevant on campus or is not important, I want everybody to see how many leaders put work in on this campus. How many Black and Latino organizations are on this campus where we have an impact here, and how much power we have as students. This can't be an administrative-led movement. This has to be a student-led movement. We can't get fired. We need to force administration to do these type of demands. These are the people on this campus doing work on a constant basis. These are the people who are in charge of these organizations that you can reach out to, that you can be a part of them. Find a home on this campus. Be somebody you can say hi to when walking around, and understand that you guys aren't just by yourselves.
And so by us coming together as a community day during Black History Month means a lot, and that we should be able to make change from here. And like I stated earlier at the protest, is that we need to be a part of the change that we want to see. And I really hope that that's what the students took to heart today, because that will make a difference.
And so the purpose of today was to really showcase what it looks like to have diversity, and that means having our voices heard. And so today we came together to make sure that we have a list of demands, whether that's diversifying faculty, whether that's showcasing our heritage months, whether that's just instituting ways for people to understand microaggressions and deal with anti-oppression workshops. We came here today because we're not trying to be running in circles anymore by administration. We're looking for immediate action to be done before this semester is over. And so we came here together very powerfully, student leaders, just regular students, and we're here to make a change.
I just know we can succeed. We are one, but we are different. We from all around the world. We share the same sun, we share the same oceans. We are every boy.